I'm David Champion, and I have a degree in landscape architecture, and although I've never worked as a landscape architect, but it kind of left me with a real interest in landscape design. And so I sort of treat this whole property as my garden. I pretty much just work with what's here, and a lot of that, since it was almost all entirely grass, well, what can you do with grass? Well, you can mow it, and you can mow it or not mow it. I started creating some shapes in the grass. And the other part of this is that one thing that became apparent as soon as I moved here was that there's a lot of air traffic above. And so one of the first things I started thinking about were crop circles or writing some sort of message in for the benefit of the people who are always flying over. I don't know how well they can actually see it, but I hope they do. And that's really what this has become, is something more for the benefit to be viewed from above than from the ground, although obviously I want it to look good from the ground also, at least from the house when I look out on it. This year, based on the little part in my mowing last year that I liked, was this part where I tried to make one of the cedar trees out in the field look like the stamen of a flower, and tried to mow petals around it. And so this year, I've probably given it a lot more thought than I have before, and tried to create several flowers out in the field, very large flowers. One thing I've realized is that what looks like a big scale to me here on the ground is actually can look quite small from the air. And so I've tried to make things larger and larger. I have just a riding John Deere lawnmower that I use to mow this. So it is a slow process, but it's something that gives me a lot of control over exactly where I want to mow. It's very maneuverable, so I can make tight corners and that sort of thing. In fact, I've been thinking maybe what I really need is one of those zero-turn lawnmowers, so I can maybe mow a little faster but also have greater maneuverability. People always ask me, how do I mow these big shapes and know what they're going to look like? And that's made me realize that I apparently have the ability to visualize what this will look like from the air, that most people don't seem to have that ability. But I just can sort of naturally imagine my point of view from the air, change my perspective on it. I've thought a lot of times it would be nice to have a drone up ahead that I could monitor my mowing, or perhaps even in real time to have. I had these visions of having some those virtual reality goggles on that I could watch my mowing just as if I was looking at a paper that I was drawing on. Because in many ways, when I start with a whole field of grass in the spring that's entirely unmowed, there's that first path that I mow through to create the shape is very much like just drawing that first line on a piece of paper. In the first years when I mowed the whole thing, I estimated that it took about 15 hours for me to cover the entire ground. And so even though it seems like a huge task, it actually isn't as time consuming as you might think. I've had a few people mention that they've seen it from the air and really liked it. But for a long time, when I started doing this, I always wondered what it actually looked like from the air, if it was met what I saw that I was trying to create.